to it in a video I did about St. Brown when he called out the fans. I'll put the clip in there again if you didn't see it. And even his brother was like, whoa. And a lot of, you know, the feedback that I've been seeing on social media has been basically like F Amon-Ra St. Brown. But he in the right. He in the right. He's definitely in the right. And because, and in my video, that's why I made a specific video for this. He's definitely in the right, in my opinion. And I'm gonna tell you why. But check out the Trey Lyons Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. In my video, I said, we all got one of these damn near. You got the answers. You don't have to go to an encyclopedia. We used to have to go to an encyclopedia. It wasn't even no internet at one point. You couldn't even use it like that. You just had an AOL disc that gave you internet time. Bro, you had to have one of, now you got one of these. You can research and learn your research. Now, it's people saying, oh, you just going along to get along. Obviously, you don't know my channel and you don't know what I do. I'm not a pander. It's a lot of these content creators that's in this space that kiss ass for $1. They kiss ass with their opinion. I'm the truth. How about that? I'm the truth. I'm the truth. Regardless of how you feel, I don't hear no leniency to the Detroit Lions. You won't see me predicting nothing before the season. Nothing but fucking pain, sorrow, and agony. What did Mr. T say? Pain. That's the forecast. And I agree with him. You know what I'm saying? I 100% agree with him because everybody had the same reaction, right? You know, but the difference between some people like me who had the same reaction, right? Who was just like, you know what? Let me do some research. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, what the fuck is this? We should have got Mike McDaniels and we should have did that. Yeah, we all felt that way. We wanted a name. Interviewed 9 people, we wanted a name. But like I said in my previous videos, bro, the name is not always attached to quality. And I don't say that just from a job point of view or this job in general. There's an old video that I'm gonna do a video on the main channel. And I have to find it, bro, and hopefully it don't get copyrighted, but I'll take the chance. Where it says how to sell to a Negro. And you don't sell the quality of the product. I'm just cutting it down. You sell, they buy brands. They buy off brand name. So when people be buying Gucci and all that, and they found out Gucci was made in the same factory as Fucci, it's like, So then we just need substance. At one point, Ben Johnson wasn't the name. At some point, you know, Tom Brady wasn't Tom Brady. At some point, you know, everybody has to start somewhere. You know, Mike McDaniels was clearly, like, honestly, you don't know football then. And to keep it a bean, if you look at my previous videos where I talked about what the Lions need in the OC, everything that Drew Petzing is what I said that they need. I said it before he got hired. I didn't know much about him. I had to do some research. You know, but that's what it is. I had the same shit as a lot of these guys I see. Chef Geach, I had the same, like, they trying to sniff behind Ben Johnson and shit like that. I had the same reaction to our research, and I say, okay. And I made the analogy in my video about Chuck Daly. Chuck Daly was losing in Cleveland, and Jack McCloskey, Trader Jack, said, you know, he just didn't have a good team, but he was a good coach. And guess what? He ended up being the best coach in Piston history. Oh, don't get Chuck Daly. He ain't won nothing in Cleveland. You know, it's like y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And he's right, because y'all didn't even do, a lot of y'all don't know shit. And I hear old buddy was like, well, the fans got a right to have an opinion. Yeah, but when your opinion is ill-informed, when your opinion is not educated, it's not a hypothesis, it's going off an emotional feeling and off a name brand, and your lazy ass got this fucking thing in your hand where you can research any and everything you need to research. Yeah, you deserve to be berated. You deserve this. Amon-Ra should have took it further. He should have took it further to keep it a bean. Because y'all, we so lazy as humans sometimes. Like, we got the information at the tip of our fingers, bro. We got the information at the tip of our finger. All we got to do is put the man name, see what he did. Woodward Sports probably had they interns do that. Had a good rushing attack when they was healthy. You know what I'm saying? Had a good passing attack with Jacoby Brissett, somebody who remind you of old buddy. Well, you know, he didn't do much with Marvin Harrison Jr. Do you watch football? Marvin Harrison Jr. has messed up 20 explosive plays this year. They could have been touchdowns, big plays. He dropped them. A lot of that. They had offensive line problems. They couldn't get that together. But he still had Jacoby Brissett throwing the football without a run game. Now I had somebody, and I'm going to really dig in after I say this because I don't want to forget this part. I had somebody come to me in the comment section was like, well, if they're going to be heavy run, why invest in receivers so much? Bro, do you understand? If you run the ball, they got to stop the run. So when they stop the run, they got to stack the box. And eventually, they're going to stack the box and your receivers they're going to get the ball. There's going to be times with a great run game, you got to pass to open up the run game. The receivers will get their catches, bro. And when you start talking about J-Mo, he can take 5 catches and have 200 yards in a TD or 2 or 3. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they invested so much in receivers. Of course, the receivers, there's going to be times where teams are going to try to stop the run. They can't. They going to commit to the box. You're going to play action, and the receiver's going to eat. It's going to be, no matter how good your run game is, you may be behind the sticks. It's 2nd and 9 now. Now you got to throw it. It may be times where you might get behind. Now he's proven he can throw the football with Jacoby Brissett. He's proven that he can, how can I say this? He can adjust his offense to a quarterback like Kyler Murray. You know, what the Lions need is they need a run dominant offense. They already pass dominant. They already got the passing down flat, down pat. Explosive plays, creative plays. All they do is to mesh they successful pass the offense with a new successful run the offense. And he got some passing things he like to do in Arizona. Look at Trey McBride. And if Marvin Harrison would catch the fucking football, I think their season might have been a little bit different, right? But he didn't win there. It's a team sport. You got special teams. You got a quarterback that, they question his commitment to some of his decision making. They have personnel issues across the offensive line. You know what I'm saying? So he's right, man. Fans are just fucking lazy, bro. Research, just because it wasn't a name, but then if he turns out to be successful, y'all don't even come back and give nobody credit. Braylon Edwards know football. He said, Jack Campbell's first team All-Pro this year. You know what I'm saying? I agree with him, man. Brad has took us, y'all got spoiled, bro. A lot of y'all got spoiled. Brad turned this thing around like this. Cap hell, Brad turned it around like this. Of course, he's going to come with some flaws. He's a first-time GM. But y'all forget that because he has so much success so early. Of course, there's going to be a wall he has to break through. And I feel like he will make the adjustment. Fire. Get who? Get who? Or they're going to be fired after this move. Get who? Get who? Who you going to get? That's the crazy thing about it. He right. An uneducated opinion of fans who have the resources at their hand. And people are like, the Lions need to be a pass happy team. Like, wow, you seen it last year. It didn't work. It didn't work. It did not work. It did not work. You don't want Jared Goff dropping back 40, 50 times. I mean, come on, man. I agree with Amon-Ra St.Brown. If you get offended, hey, man, cry 2 tears in the bucket. Fuck it. Hit the link in the description. Join the Patreon. It's the first link in the link tree. You can find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Instagram, the whole 9-piece.
Bro, I see crazy Lions fans talking crazy. Like, why would we do this? Like, bro, do you guys, have no trust in Dan? Like, in the Lions, like, you think they would just
Mm.
hire a random dude? Like, be for real. Like, you think they don't know what they're doing? They don't do their research. They don't interview. Like, most of you guys don't know really much about anything, about any ball.
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
and you're tweeting about a coach that was hired that you guys don't like because of XYZ. Like, it's just funny to me to see. Don't get me wrong, I love all Lions fans, but they are so quick to make, judgments about who we hired, who we did this. Like, bro, just relax, calm down. Like, let the whole thing play out. Like, you guys just let it play out. Just relax. That's all I gotta say, bro.